why the Kishka was here. I wonder if somehow he knew. Busara and Elvis are huddled together on one of the white sofas in our hostess's grand colonial-style living room. The fans that hang from the teak ceiling are circling, and everything seems to be moving in slow motion. I watch a fly do a half-hearted loop-de-loop. Even the insects get sluggish in this heat. Things are starting to get particularly hot on the sofa, so Kat clears her throat. Elvis and Busara instantly scoot a few inches apart. I honestly don't know why they bother. Everyone knows they've been together since the day they met. But now that Busara's mother is here on the island, they've been acting skittish, like a couple at an 8th grade dance. "Simon!" Busara cries out cheerfully when she sees me. She's been in the simulation for over 24 hours, and they do say absence makes the heart grow fonder, but her enthusiasm seems a bit much. She's overcompensating for something. "Is it done?" I ask bluntly. "Yes, the operation was a resounding success," Busara informs me. "Wayne showed up. When he saw me there, he was mad as hell." Kat snickers. There's no one she hates more than her stepfather. I bet. "So they don't know what really happened to us?" "Nope," Busara tells me. "Our secret is safe." Along with the relief comes a nagging anxiety. There are so many questions I want to ask, but I'm not sure I want to hear the answers. Busara's watching me like she knows something. "Your face looks better," she says. There are mirrors everywhere in this place. I know what I look like. I preferred the bruises around my eyes when they were a lovely purple. Now they're an unsettling green. "Thanks," I respond. "She's just being polite. It's not that much better," Elvis says. "But you weren't very good-looking to begin with, so it really isn't much of a loss." I love that Ukrainian head case. He gives me the truth, no matter how brutal. And that's how I like it. I don't need the facts polished or prettied up. I glance over at the nearest mirror. A large white bandage covers my nose. Before the doctors could fix it, they had to break it again. One had the chutzpah to ask if I was interested in making a few improvements. I told her no, of course. Without the nose I was born with, the glorious schnoz I inherited from the Kishka, I wouldn't even know who I am. My nose will heal in time. I'm still not sure about the rest of me. The company had me for 2 whole days. There's no telling what they've done. I remember being at the Waldorf Astoria. I was there in flesh and blood. I experienced it all firsthand. I know what happened. But what came afterward makes me question every memory I have. In my mind's eye, I can still see Kat standing over me. We're in a suite inside one of New York's most expensive hotels, and she's just pulled me out of OtherWorld. She shouts at me to get up. We have to get out. I can see the terror on her face. In the space of a second, I'm on my feet. Kat has me by the hand and she's dragging me to the door, but it's too late. Wayne and his men are already there. Elvis and Busara aren't in the room. I don't know where they are, and I hope like hell they've managed to escape. Wayne sends 2 of his men down to the lobby to search for them. Then he rolls up his shirt sleeves and turns to me. What followed is a blur. The next thing I remember is passing an old woman in the hallway of the hotel. She clapped a hand over her mouth and pressed her back to the wall when she caught sight of my face. I'm sure I was hideous. Wayne really knows how to throw a punch, and there wasn't much chance he'd miss with his men holding my arms behind my back. The company men took us out through the hotel's secret garage, the one royalty and presidents use. I figured my hours were numbered. By the end of the day, my body would be found floating face down in the harbor. My only thought was how to save Kat. But the company had no intention of killing either of us, at least not right away. We had something they wanted to take from us first. Kat and I were smuggled into the company's headquarters in a Manhattan skyscraper. There we were strapped down, and strange white helmets with no visors were placed on our heads. I don't know how long mine was on. As soon as it began humming, my thoughts turned to static, and I lost all track of time. It wasn't until later that I found out what they did to us. The company had extracted at least a month's worth of memories from Kat and me. I doubt the tech in the helmets had been thoroughly tested. There's no telling what the process did to my brain. I think it's safe to say that the company wouldn't have minded much if the extraction